Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. Now let's create a miracle in your life right here, right now. There's no time to delay. So what I talk about today, well, actually, first, let's say if you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about getting rid of that head trash, all these stories that are creating stress, anxiety, worry, fear. All that stuff is garbage and it needs to be thrown out. So today I want to talk about what is self-acceptance. And we see like self-acceptance doesn't mean accepting the story of us. That story being our identity, our personality, our age, what we do, our labels. It's not about accepting any of that. It's about seeing that self-acceptance isn't about accepting the story of yourself. Because that story is an illusion. It's false. You cannot be defined. So that's not self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is realizing that this is just a story. It's not really who you are. Self-acceptance is recognizing that you are perfect spirit, that you are consciousness, that you are beyond definition. That's really accepting yourself. Because we don't want to accept the story of ourselves. That's very limiting. We're accepting ourselves as spirit, as consciousness, as soul, with infinite potential. That's where we need to be, in this place of possibility. The story, this acceptance could be a bunch of limitations, stories. You can't do this because you're a certain age. You're not the right race. You don't have the right education. That's all nonsense. But self-accepting is really accepting that deeper place within you that is beyond definition, that it has infinite possibilities and potentials. We just have to be a frequency match for that and to realize that it's all energy. So the first step is getting yourself relaxed into this place of calm, peace, neutrality, because life is neutral. Nothing is good or bad until the mind labels it so. Spirit simply sees it's an experience. It's neither good nor bad. It's just an experience to help you grow or to help society grow, to add to the collective knowledge and wisdom. So just be aware that how this is judging and judging and judging. We just need to ignore that and just really be in a place of love. Like I said, there's 1,001 words for our heart, for our spirit, for our consciousness, source, universe, love. There's so many words. Find that one that resonates for you. For me, it was perfect spirit. Accepting myself as perfect spirit. Because you are perfect spirit. That's what resonated with me, was hearing the words perfect spirit when the question was asked, who am I? If I'm not my thoughts, then who am I? And what I heard was perfect spirit. And now that you accept yourself as spirit, there's no more worry, stress, anxiety. Yeah, it may come and go, but it does no longer possess you or drag you all over the place. You can see, oh, the body's feeling a little anxious today, a little stressed today. What is the story that I'm believing? So that's all it is. What is the story that you're believing? And why are you taking that as your truth when you have to see that you are beyond definition, you're beyond this story? So I was just saying, seeing yourself as perfect spirit, it comes and goes, it catches you, the mind, because the mind's always thinking, judging, and it will grab you once in a while. But with practice, you see, that's the story. Why am I taking that as my truth? And then coming back to, your feet, your hands, what you're seeing, come back into this moment. Because all of our power is right here. This is the point of power. Here and now is the point of power. Anytime you're in this, your story, the memories, you're not here, you're disempowered. So it's really about coming back into this moment and realizing that you are the energy of life. You're it. This deeper it. Without it, there is nothing. Because it's in all things and we're all connected. We physically see that this is the end of my hand, but that's in the physical realms. The spiritual realms is consciousness, and this consciousness is within you, that is within me. We are connected. At the deepest level, we're all connected. So I can think thoughts. I can set an intention in a deeper space, and it may have an impact on you. They say like the power of prayer is along those same lines. That's why I can do healing sessions any place. It doesn't matter where the physical body is located. It's simply connecting to them on the consciousness level and awaken their own healer. That's really what I want to do. Is I don't really want to heal someone. I can do it, I've done it, but I see it's not lasting. It's a temporary effect. True lasting healing comes from within each of us, accepting ourselves as perfect spirit with infinite possibilities and potentials if we just match the frequency. Because there's one great energy, and then there's all these various frequencies that come after it, if you will. And typically illness is stuck energy. So we just need to bring this life force into that situation, that area. And I really want to teach people to do that. So if you go to 5minutecure.com, I am doing an event next week. It's pay what you want. And it's really about awakening your own inner healer to cause a quantum shift, to go from the mind to the heart, to the mind to the soul, to the mind to the consciousness. Whatever you wish to define that which cannot be defined. It's the paradox. To live in our heart as much as possible. For many, we're living way too much up in the head, and we need to find that balance between the mental realms and the spiritual realms, because we do need to take actions. We do need to feed ourselves, provide for ourselves, because the spirit all is well, just your current experience. But if you're hungry, you need to figure out how to get food, feed yourself. So spirit's not really going to give you those instructions. But it will say you just go eat, and you have to go figure out how to eat. So spirit is just simply going to give you those commands, and it's up to the mind to interpret how do I make those commands become reality. Like when I heard do yoga, it was okay, well, where's my yoga studio? And you just go from there. But we just want to relax. That's the most important thing that we can do, is to relax. Not get caught up in all this busyness, this doing energy, and tapping into our deeper essence. To take a breath and just say, I am perfect spirit. With each breath you just go deeper. I am perfect spirit. I am. I am. I am. And just keep going deeper and deeper. Because this is your I am, with nothing after it. That's your essence. And we get, each breath we can just take ourselves back deeper and deeper till we feel this sense of love, of peace, of serenity. And from there, the magic happens. This is the place of miracles. Not from the demanding, forcing mind, but from the place of power, of getting into the place of peace, neutrality, calm, and setting the intention from there. And not worrying about the hows, the steps, and just trust that it will come one step at a time, one pebble at a time. And the mind has real difficulties with that patience. Because the mind's so busy, and society is making it even more of a challenge because of all the instant distractions we have with the phone dinging, the microwave ovens. It just makes things, where you don't have to wait very long anymore. You go to a fast food restaurant and get a meal in a few minutes, and before you had to wait, to cook the food, prepare the food. Now they got it down to just a few minutes. And that trains the mind to now, I want it now. But spirit just knows everything's in perfect order, perfect divine timing. Sit back and wait for that impulse. Then act on that impulse and then take that action. Well, hopefully you understand that self-acceptance is not about accepting your story. Self-acceptance is about accepting who you truly are, that which cannot be defined, that life force, consciousness, soul. All right, well, I'm heading off